Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you all of the gear that I currently play through. My personal rig rundown, if you will. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to be going over are my three main amps. The first amp I'm going to be going over is the first amp I've ever bought. It's a Marshall Valvestate 2000, a super solid 100 watt solid state amplifier. This amp can be had used for around $250 to $350, and in my opinion, it's really great for the price. It comes with a bunch of built-in effects and a really nice foot switch. I built this little wooden box for it to stand on, and I think that improves the sound just a little bit by getting it directly off of the carpet itself. The next amp I'm going to be talking about is the PositiveGrid Spark. If you follow guitar gear even a little bit, chances are you've probably heard of this amp, and that's for good reason. This incredibly versatile 40 watt amplifier can basically replicate any amp you want it to. If you want to replicate a vintage Marshall or a monster dual rectifier but don't want to pay those hefty prices of tube amps, then the PositiveGrid Spark is a great option for you. You're able to jam along with drum machines and even play along with some of your favorite songs. The main selling point of the Spark is that you can connect it to an amp and then switch out whatever amp you want. There are thousands of presets that people have uploaded to the Spark app. You can connect up to 4 presets, and this one right here is my favorite. It's safe to say that you won't be running out of options anytime soon. If you could only have one amp, then this amp would be a great choice. Now for my main amp. It is a Marshall JCM 900. This is my first and only tube amp. Although this is a wonderful amp, I feel like it doesn't really capture the tone that I'm looking for. And for that reason, it's for sale. But don't get me wrong, this is an absolute killer amp. It's just not the one for me. It's a 100 watt tube amplifier, and one of my favorite things about it is the awesome sounding built-in reverb. This amp captures high gain tones amazingly. It is a great amp for anyone who doesn't want to pay for the much more expensive older brother, the JCM 800. Speaking of, I have a JCM 800 floor mat as a gift for my dad. Super cool, right? I do have a couple pedals connected to the 900, but I don't really use any of them. If I do use any, it's the MXR noise clamp right here. Now my main guitar that I play through most of the time is, of course, my Epiphone Les Paul Traditional Pro from the year 2014. Even though I do have nicer guitars, this one is still my favorite and the one I definitely use the most often. Even though I do plan on getting a new Les Paul this summer, this one will never be able to just be replaced. Though yes, that one will most definitely be an upgrade from this one. This one just has a special place in my heart, and this one will probably forever be my number one. I'm not going to be talking too much about this guitar because, well, I do have a video on not just this guitar, but all of my guitars as a whole, and in each one of those I go over a little bit more in detail. As you can tell, this Les Paul has a crazy good top, especially for just being an Epiphone here. So I definitely got really lucky in the wood selection, even though, yes, it's an Epiphone and it's just a veneer, it still looks crazy good. So I think that just about wraps it up for this video. If you found yourself enjoying it at any moment, feel free to leave a like. And if you loved it and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.